How long does it take for a wonder of the world to disappear? In the time it takes to watch this video, another piece of our planet's natural heritage will be lost for good. We're in a race against time to see 12 breathtaking natural wonders before they vanish. This isn't a problem for future generations. It's a crisis happening right now. For some of these majestic places, the clock is no longer ticking in decades, but in seasons. This is your final call to witness their grandeur before they become just a memory, something that exists only in old photos and stories. Join us on a journey to the front lines of a planet that is changing, to the places you need to see before it's too late. Number 12. Glacier National Park, USA. Our countdown starts in the rugged heart of Montana, at a place whose name is becoming a heartbreaking prediction. Glacier National Park. Back in the 19th century, this wilderness was home to about 150 immense glaciers, rivers of ice that carved the stunning valleys we see today. But a warming climate has hit it hard. Today, only 26 of those active glaciers are left. Some have lost as much as 85% of their mass in just the last 50 years. Losing these glaciers is more than just a cosmetic change. They are the locals' lifeblood ecosystem. Their slow summer melt provides a crucial flow of cold, fresh water that supports everything from alpine flowers to the fish in the park's pristine lakes. As the ice vanishes, that life-giving flow slows to a trickle, threatening the entire ecological balance. Scientists predict it's now inevitable that all of the park's namesake glaciers will be more or less gone in the next several decades. To visit Glacier National Park today is to witness the final act of a slow-motion spectacle, a last chance to stand in the presence of these ancient ice giants before they melt into history. Number 11. The Dead Sea. Next, we're heading to the lowest point on Earth, the legendary Dead Sea. This salt lake, nestled between Israel, Palestine, and Jordan, is a geological marvel so dense with minerals that you can float effortlessly on its surface. For thousands of years, it's been a source of healing and fascination, but this ancient wonder is shrinking at a shocking speed. For decades, the Dead Sea's water level has been dropping by about 1 meter every single year. The main reason is water diversion. The Jordan River serves as its main supply of water has been so heavily dammed for farming and cities that only a fraction of its original flow now reaches the sea. Add in mineral extraction and rising temperatures that speed up evaporation, and you've got a perfect storm. Over the last 50 years, the water level has plummeted by 45 meters. The shoreline recedes month by month, leaving behind a scarred landscape of salt flats and dangerous sinkholes. What was once a single body of water is now split in two. Visiting the Dead Sea today is surreal. You can float in its buoyant, turquoise waters while seeing the stark, visible evidence of its retreat right before your eyes. Number 10. The Congo Basin. At position 10, we explore the planet's second lung, the Congo Basin. Spanning 6 Central African countries, this is the world's second largest rainforest. A sprawling wilderness teeming features amazing biodiversity, such as gorillas, forest elephants, and bonobos. It serves as a crucial carbon as well, sink, absorbing huge amounts of CO2 and helping to regulate the global climate. But this vital ecosystem is under immense pressure. The threats are piling up. Small-scale farming and the manufacturing of charcoal are the main causes of deforestation. But industrial logging, mining, and new oil and gas permits are clearing massive tracts of forest. Data from Global Forest Watch indicates that the Democratic Republic of Congo was hit by 590,000 main forests were lost in 2024 hectares. This destruction not only releases enormous amounts of carbon, but also pushes countless species toward extinction and displaces indigenous communities who have depended on the forest for generations. While the Congo Basin might get less press compared to the Amazon, its function in maintaining our planet healthy is just as crucial. A journey here is a glimpse into an extremely complicated world that is being chipped day by day. Number 9. The Pantanal, South America. We journey from the rainforest to the world's largest tropical wetland, the Pantanal, covering Paraguay, Bolivia, and Brazil. This immense floodplain is a mosaic of rivers and grasslands, resulting in one of the most abundant biotic environments on Earth. It acts as a sanctuary for an amazing variety of animals, such as the greatest jaguar population in the world and enormous river otters, and hyacinth macaws. But this watery paradise is facing a trial by fire. The Pantanal is being ravaged by a hazardous combination of growing agricultural, deforestation for cattle ranching, and droughts brought on by climate change that result in unprecedented wildfires. These flames in recent years have devoured millions of hectares. The fires in 2020 alone killed an estimated 17 million vertebrates. These blazes, often started illegally to clear land, are becoming more frequent and intense, threatening to permanently alter the delicate water cycle that defines the wetland. The Pantanal is less than 5% is formally protected, making this hotspot for biodiversity globally perilous. Exposed. To see the Pantanal today is to observe a spectacular battle between fire and water, a vibrant ecosystem fighting for its life. Number 8. The Chauvet gibbon. We are concentrating on one exceptional species for our 8th wonder rather than a vast area. Clinging for survival, the Chauvet gibbon. Only a tiny patch of the forest, is home to the second rarest monkey in the world on the border of Vietnam and China. With a global population estimated to be as low as 74 individuals, their haunting melodic song is fading from the world. The primary threat is habitat loss. Decades of uncontrolled farming, logging, and lumber collection have shattered their forest home. Because they are arboreal, these gibbons live in the trees and need a connected canopy to travel, eat, and find mates. When the forest fragments, they're isolating groups and pushing them toward a genetic dead end. While both Vietnam and China have created, despite the establishment of protected areas and stringent anti-poaching legislation, human activity continues to exert tremendous strain. Visiting this remote corner of Southeast, it is not easy to find this secretive primate in Asia. It's about experiencing the fragile beauty of its last refuge and understanding the incredible effort it takes to pull a species back from the brink of extinction. Number 7. Sala de Uyuni, Bolivia. Our journey now takes us to a landscape. Bolivia's Sala de Uyuni is a place that seems to be from another planet. During the wet season, this enormous sea of white salt crystals becomes the world's largest salt flat, largest natural mirror. The illusion of walking on clouds is created by the thin layer of water's flawless reflection of the sky, which makes the horizon disappear. Travelers and photographers now consider this location to be one of their bucket list destinations. However, there are two threats to this bizarre environment. First, the delicate equilibrium that produces the mirror effect may be upset as a result of shifting climate patterns that are interfering with the rates of rainfall and evaporation. The Sala is situated atop the greatest lithium resources in the world, which is more pressing. There is tremendous pressure to mine this magnificent terrain as the demand for lithium batteries for electric automobiles rises globally. The irony is harsh. This heavenly mirror could become an industrial area as a result of the competition for green energy, thus destroying one of nature's most remarkable beauties. Number 6. the Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. At number 6, we arrive at a cradle of evolution, the Galapagos Islands. This remote volcanic archipelago, nearly 1,000 kilometers off the coast of Ecuador, is where Charles Darwin had his light bulb moment about natural selection. Because of its remoteness, rare species were able to evolve, such as enormous tortoises and marine iguanas, which are unique to this planet. Today, this living laboratory is in trouble. The island's unique wildlife faces a storm of threats. Invasive species like rats and cats, brought by humans, are wreaking havoc on native animals that evolved without natural predators. A growing human population and record-breaking tourism, with over 329,000 visitors in 2023, are increasing pollution and straining resources. On top of that, climate change is bringing rising sea levels that erode coastlines and warming waters that threaten marine life. Conservation groups have even petitioned for the site to be listed as in danger, to highlight the urgent need for acting on. A trip to the Galapagos is still a journey into an evolutionary wonderland, but it's one that is now shadowed by an uncertain future. Number 5. The Maldives. We travel to the Maldives, a country at the very forefront of climate change, for our 5th entry. This stunning chain of over 1,000 coral islands in the Indian Ocean is the classic tropical paradise, with white sand beaches and turquoise lagoons. Additionally, it is the nation with the lowest elevation on Earth, with about 80% of its islets with a height of less than 1 meter. This geography makes the Maldives incredibly vulnerable. Some studies and officials warn that by 80% of the Maldives may be uninhabitable by 250. This isn't a distant forecast. It's happening now. Coastal erosion is already forcing people to abandon some islands, and salt water is contaminating fresh water supply. At the same time, rising ocean temperatures are causing devastating coral bleaching, destroying the very reefs that protect the islands from storms and support the nation's tourism and fishing industry. The Maldivian government is launching ambitious projects to protect its but it's a desperate race against the rising tide. To see the Maldives today is to see stunning splendor as well as the dismal threat of a nation fighting to keep its head above water. Number 4. Victoria Falls. Plunging to number 4 is one of the most spectacular waterfalls on the planet, Mosioe Tunya, or the smoke that thunders, Victoria Falls, along Zambia's and Zimbabwe's border. This colossal curtain of water is over 1 kilometer and descends almost 100 meters into the Zambezi River Gorge. At its peak, the sound is deafening, and the spray creates a permanent rainforest on the cliff edges. But the reliability of this awesome power is starting to waver. In recent years, severe droughts linked to climate change have caused water levels in the Zambezi to drop to record lows. During these dry spells, huge sections of the mighty falls have been reduced to bare rock. While river flows are naturally seasonal and have seen recent improvements, the long-term trend of more frequent and severe droughts threatens the very existence of the falls as we know them. The flow is becoming more extreme, swinging from a roaring flood to a worrying trickle. This not only impacts the views, but also threatens the unique ecosystem that depends on the fall's mist and the local economies built around this iconic wonder. Number 3. Amazon rainforest, South America. Entering our top 3 is a place of almost mythical status, the Amazon rainforest. As the world's largest rainforest, it spans 9 countries, holds 10% of all known, and has a significant impact on worldwide regulation and weather. But the Amazon is approaching a terrifying tipping point. For decades, it's been under relentless assault from deforestation for cattle ranching and farming. And while recent efforts in Brazil have helped, the forest is still losing ground at an alarming rate. Data from 2024 showed that fires, often linked to drought, impacted a record 2.8 million hectares of primary forest across the Amazon. Scientists warn that this combination of deforestation and climate change could push the Amazon beyond a point of no return, where vast areas of lush rainforest could flip into a dry, savanna-like ecosystem. A change like that would be disastrous for global biodiversity and climate stability. Visiting the Amazon remains a profound experience, but it's now colored by the urgent realization that this cornerstone of our planet's health is under severe attack. Number 2. The Greenland ice sheet. At number 2, we travel to the frozen north, to an enormous force of nature. Its fate will shape coastlines across the globe. The Greenland ice sheet. This colossal body of ice is 3 times the size of Texas and holds enough water to increase sea levels worldwide by more than 7 meters, or 24 feet. It was in equilibrium for thousands of years, but the Arctic's rapid warming has thrown that into chaos. Greenland is currently melting more quickly, losing ice many times faster than it did just a few decades ago. Each summer, brilliant, blue meltwater rivers carve craters in the ice. And enormous icebergs shatter off from glaciers in thunderous displays of raw power. This isn't some abstract problem. The meltwater pouring off Greenland is a direct contributor to global sea level rise, threatening coastal communities from Miami to Mumbai. A trip to Greenland's glaciers today provides a close-up view of one of the finest dramatic consequences of climate change. It's a chance to stand before these magnificent rivers of ice and witness both their incredible beauty and their shockingly rapid disappearance. Number 1. The Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Additionally, at number 1, we reach a wonder something is both enormous and delicate. The Great Barrier Reef. It's the largest coral reef system in the planet, is so vast that it can be viewed from space. It's a kaleidoscope of life, a vibrant underwater city home to thousands of species. People have praised it as one of the planet's finest natural wonders for many generations. But this underwater paradise is in a state of emergency. The main threat is coral bleaching caused by rising ocean temperatures. When the water gets too warm, corals expel the algae in their tissues, turning bone white. If the heat persists for too long, the coral dies. 5 major damages to the Great Barrier Reef mass bleaching events in just the last 8 years. The event in 2024 is feared to be one of the most widespread and damaging to date. Surveys show huge percentages of the reef have been affected, with devastating coral death in the hardest hit areas. While corals can recover, the shrinking time between bleaching events gives them little to no chance to bounce back. The Great Barrier Reef dive today is to see both astonishing beauty and devastating loss, a living world fading to ghost white before our very eyes. It is the world's most tragic symbol of what we stand to lose. These 12 wonders are more than just pretty places. They're critical ecosystems and a shared heritage for all of us. Their struggle is our struggle. Among the most potent items you can do is raise your voice. If this journey moved you, please subscribe to this video to get future updates regarding our planet and share it. The first step to taking action is awareness. However, we must be truthful about a difficult truth: last chance tourism. The desire to see these places before they're gone is understandable, but the carbon footprint of travel and the strain of more visitors can actually speed up the destruction. It's a tough paradox. If you do choose to visit, travel thoughtfully. Support local, sustainable businesses, minimize your impact, And consider donating to conservation groups on the ground. Your visit can be a force for good, but only if it's done with respect. From the melting ice of Greenland to the bleaching corals of Australia, the message is stark and clear. The clock is ticking. These are symptoms rather than discrete issues of a planet under profound stress. They are a final call to action. While we can't undo all the damage, we can fight to protect what's left. We can support leaders who prioritize climate action, make conscious choices in our own lives, and refuse to let these wonders vanish in silence. Let their fading beauty be a wake-up call, not just a memory. Yesterday was the ideal opportunity to take action. The next best time is now.